Morning students, today we are going to start a new chapter from your macroeconomics book. So before starting the chapter, there is a small video, so watch the video and listen it carefully.
Honorable Speaker, I have provided 35,000 crores of rupees for COVID-19 vaccine in this year 21-22. I am committed to provide further funds if required. So the budget outlay for health and well-being is 2,23,846 crores in this BE 21-22 as against the BE of only 94,452 crores, and it marks an increase of 137%. The details of the same are at Annexure 1 of the speech. Even at the outset, I would like to say that the investment on health infrastructure in this budget has increased substantially. Progressively, as institutions absorb more, we shall commit more. Taking a holistic approach to health, we focus on strengthening three areas: preventive, curative, and well-being, prerequisite to achieving universal health. The Jal Jeevan Mission Urban will be launched. It aims at universal water supply 2,87,000 crores.
So students, did you recognize the person who speak in the video? She is the finance minister of our country presenting the budget in the parliament. As we all know, February 1st is well known for presenting the budget in the parliament. So our finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented budget of 2021-22 in the parliament. As finance minister of the country always present the budget in the parliament in both the houses, that is upper house and lower house. So students, today we will talk on the topic government budget. So in this chapter we are going to discuss first concept of government budget, means the meaning of government budget. Then we have objective of government budget, why it is prepared, what are the main objectives. Then we have structure, means the components, we can see what things are included, what are the components of budget, that we will discuss. Then we have budget receipts. So budget receipts is a part of structure or component of government budget. Budget receipts are two types: revenue receipts and capital receipts. So revenue receipts, for example, as we are paying tax to the government, so that is one-sided payment. So that is included in revenue receipts. And capital receipts, so capital receipts means as government taking loan from the World Bank, IMF, so that create liability of the government because that should be repaid. So that is included in capital receipts. Then we have budget expenditure. Budget expenditure, in this also we include two types: revenue expenditure and capital expenditure. So revenue expenditure means as government providing salaries, scholarship, old age pension. So all these are included in revenue expenditure because these do not create any asset for the government. Then we have capital expenditure. So capital expenditure means as government purchase share of any multinational company, so that is included in capital expenditure. Then we have budget deficit. Budget deficit means when government expenditure is more than compared to government revenue. So there is budget deficit, means budget का घाटा होता है कि जब government का जो revenue है वो कम है, income कम हो रही है and expenditure ज़्यादा हो रहा है. So that is budget deficit. So all these topic we will discuss in this chapter step by step. But today in this video we will talk on concept of government budget. So as when we talk about the budget, then in common language we always say that income of a person is the budget of the person, or income of a family is considered as a budget of the family. But as we are studying economics, then we will discuss budget from economics point of view. So the word budget is derived from the French word budget. Okay, budget is derived from the French word baguette, which means briefcase, So as the first budget in the India was presented by the James Wilson, so from the British era it is a legacy that all the documents of expenditure and revenue of the government are kept in a briefcase. So budget is presented with the briefcase, but this legacy of briefcase was broken by our finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman. As you can see in the picture that she presented her first budget carried a red bag with national emblem and wrapped with a ribbon. So she presented her first budget with a red bag, and the legacy of the tradition of briefcase was broken. So now what is the meaning of budget? What it mean? So budget, as government budget is a statement of the estimates of the government receipts, means government revenue, whatever money government is receiving. So how government receive the money? As we pay the taxes to the government, different type of taxes are there, income tax, wealth tax. So these taxes are income of the government. Okay, so it is the statement of the receipts, government receipts and government expenditure. As government do the expenditure on providing public facility like expenditure on road, transportation, public facility like education, health facilities, communication. So all these facility in a country is provided by the government. So that expenditure is mentioned during the period of financial year, means financial year. So what is the financial year of the country? It is 1st April to 31st March. Okay, so it is the statement of the estimate of the government receipts, means whatever government is receiving, and expenditure during the period of the financial year. Okay, so why government prepare this statement? Why this statement is prepared? So it is mentioned in our constitution. In our constitution, Article 1112 requires that the central government of the country should prepare a statement of the receipts and expenditure of the government. So that is called union budget, or we can say central budget of the country, central budget. And Article 202 requires that every state government should prepare a statement of the concerned state expenditure and revenue. So that is called state budget. That is called state budget. So because it is mentioned in our constitution, that's why the government prepare the statement related to the receipts and expenditure of the government during the financial year. So that is called government budget, as it is presented in parliament every year on February 1st by the finance minister. So what it reveals? It reveals fiscal policy. Fiscal policy, as there are two type policy, fiscal policy and monetary policy. So monetary policy is mainly under the control of RBI, Reserve Bank of India. So that control the money supply in the economy, and fiscal policy are under the government control. In this, expenditure and revenue take place. So how much government should do the expenditure and how much government will impose the taxes on the public. Okay, so that all are decided by the fiscal policy. So as there was Great Depression in 1930s all over the world, so James Keynes, the father of macroeconomics, he gave the suggestion of pump priming. It means the government should do the expenditure. So that expenditure is done under the fiscal policy. Okay, so it reveals fiscal policy, budget reveals the fiscal policy of the government focusing on the growth and stability. What is the main focus of the fiscal policy? Growth and stability of the economy. Growth means there should be more production in the economy. More production means more GDP, more growth of the country. And stability means fluctuation in the economy should be avoided. Fluctuation like depression, boom, this fluctuation, or we can say the trade cycles. Okay, fluctuations in the economy are like this: boom, this is the situation of boom, this is the situation of depression, means economy is going down, and this there is boom means बहुत ज़्यादा तेजी आ जाना. So these fluctuations should be avoided. So main focus of the budget is growth and stability of the economy. So students, this is about the meaning of government budget. So what is budget? It is the statement of the government receipts and government expenditure. So watch the video and also read from your book. If you face any problem, any doubt, you are free to ask. Thank you.